Hi, Karen from Quantum Heart Awakening. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius. Okay, let's drop in. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know about Aquarius? What are they confronting? What are the blocks that are showing up? And what are the solutions to those blocks? All right, we got a bunch. Let's see. We have gentleness. We have support in reverse. We have moving forward and awareness. So there's a lot of energy around discernment right now and being kind to self as you come into this new awareness. Yeah, there is movement, but I can't tell if it's what you've done or what you will do. So let's get a little bit more information. Okay, Spirit, what would support them, these Aquarians, to be kind and gentle as they come into this awakening and take steps forward on their path? What else do they need to know? What does this support in reverse have to do with love in reverse? Very interesting. Okay. Anything else? Do you not feel supported in this next chapter of your life, Aquarius? Is there lack of support, lack of love? What does that mean for you right now? What are we confronting here? Relaxation. Yeah, of course you can't relax because you don't feel confident in this next journey. We have the future. Okay, yeah, I felt all of this. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, maybe not. I don't know why I just kept shuffling so much, because I was just feeling the energy. And let's just look what's in the unconscious. All right, so it's be spontaneous in reverse in the unconscious position. For those of you that know me, this is also known as a false shadow, meaning it's not what you think it is. So maybe you think that your biggest flaw is not being able to take immediate action when you feel something, not being able to be spontaneous in some part of your life. But Spirit is here to say that you're actually going to surprise yourself, that you have enough. Okay, I'm getting so many messages conflicting a little bit. So you might be having a little bit of an awakening around, like, you never needed the love and support externally that you thought you did to be able to leap off the cliff or take action on your intuition. And I think part of your awakening of this awareness about your future and how to move forward is actually recognizing that you've had the tools all along, that you actually don't need anything outside of yourself to take this next action. I'm immediately going to get some animal cards. Let's see. Whoops. We're creating a windstorm over here. This deck is so huge, I can barely get my hands around it. All right. Let's put these back. It's a little messy, but whatever. We don't care. Interesting. Those switched. We'll look at that later. Okay. Aquarius. What do we need to know for Aquarius? What are they confronting? What would support them in... What would support Aquarius in sinking into this delicious self-esteem and self-confidence to take aligned action on this next step in their future endeavors? What would support them? What do we need to know? We have, I can't read this, 11 card, Butterfly Spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. You know, here's the thing. When we have an awakening and we finally realize that just because people can't give to us, it doesn't mean that we don't give to them out of the kindness of our heart. There's an awakening here around your own gifts, talents, but also your own boundaries. That once you are filled, right? Once your cup is filled, that you could actually give to people who cannot reciprocate because it's not costing you anything. You're giving out of the kindness and goodness of your own heart. It's not depleting your reservoir in any capacity. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? So funny. You guys are about the last sign in this whole zodiac wheel that I just did, and it was just funny. As I came to the end, the messages were getting clearer and clearer, and the videos were getting shorter and shorter. So if this video is short, I don't know where we're going to go, but if it is shorter, don't take that as me not putting enough effort. It's just the messages are the messages. We have Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Do you know the stories about buffaloes? That buffaloes are one of the very few animals, or maybe the only animal, that, you know how most animals, when they sense a weather event or a planetary event happening, an earthquake, a tornado, a storm, something, they flee to higher ground, they flee, whatever. Buffaloes are one of the only animals that actually turn into the storm, because they know that if they do the hard work of moving through the storm, that they will eventually get to the other side of it faster than if they ran in the other direction and waited for the storm to move through them. So there's something here, Aquarius, about really trusting again in your intuition and what you're perceiving about your life circumstances as they are right now. You're not wrong. Like, you don't wait around for someone to validate your own feelings. It's time to trust what you're perceiving. And listen, if you grew up in a family or in relationships where people were very narcissistic or didn't validate your feelings or ignored your feelings or didn't value your feelings, this could be very hard. So I'm not diminishing the importance of this skill just because the message is coming out so quick and clear. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? This might be my shortest reading ever. I don't want to end it. Come on, let's get some more juice for our Aquarians here. All right, let's see what's in the unconscious here. Wait, didn't we have another transformation card? Am I missing it? I'm staring right at it. So in the unconscious is this bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yeah, so what you're pushing into the shadow is some sort of belief. Do you not believe that you can actually transform? You have this butterfly spirit here, literally, like you are, the butterfly might not, the butterfly could come out of its cocoon and still crawl on the ground because it hasn't registered yet that it's a butterfly and it has wings and it could do more than just, crawl around like a caterpillar. It might take some time for you, Aquarius, to understand who and what you are now and where you've come from and what you've accomplished. It might take a minute before you spread your wings and kind of be like, whoa, look at this. Look what I could do, Okay, let's get some Divine Beloved cards. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Aquarius? What would support them in believing their transformation and trusting in their... Whoa. Avalanche. Hold on. Not taking these, but we will take these. We have longing. I offer my deepest desires. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who offers you my deepest longings, trusting you know exactly how to handle them. Let me know my wholeness and freedom most of all. And then we have available. I am open. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can offer you the most baffling problems, knowing you'll carry me to the right solutions at the right time, if I am utterly open, receptive, and available. In the unconscious position, we have fear. I release all fear. I invite you, Divine Beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. So this is what's in the unconscious. It is scary. Listen, Aquarius, it's scary in the dark. It's scary when you can't see the next 20 steps ahead of you. It's scary to take another step without having that full vision, without having that full knowing. But, you make the way by walking the way. And sometimes you have to initiate the first step to be able to get to the second step. Let's get some of these, what are these called? The Cosmic Journey Oracle cards. Let's get some of these for our wonderful, beautiful Aquarians. Soul Giraffe. And then we have, I am a galactic starseed blossoming. Yeah, it's like you are more in alignment than, it's almost like you are so divinely in alignment, Aquarius, but the fear is over encompassing. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like blanketing all of your actual transformation. Go back to the caterpillar analogy. That was like the perfect analogy. You've transformed into a butterfly, but you're still crawling on the ground. So actually, the hard work, like the hardest work that would be hardest for the majority of people, the conventional hard work, you've actually already accomplished. Now your work is in being present with your nervous system, because there's a lot of fear in the tank right now. Anything else? A light grows brighter only by lighting another. When in doubt, my favorite way to get over my own fear is to help someone else. When you can be in service to someone else and share your gifts with another, even when you're feeling a little down or feeling a little limited, it always shocks me how much it changes my state. So that might be something for you. Anything else? Anything else for Aquarius? We have Memento Mori. There might not be a someday. At some point, some of us, the best way to overcome fear is to recognize, like, this is it. What are you waiting for? What's the worst that can happen? If you're someone that catastrophizes a lot of things, not a lot of people say this, but lean into the most disastrous outcome, and then plan a solution for what could go wrong, so that you're not really, you're taking away its power if you have, an out or a getaway strategy. I don't normally give that advice to everyone, because not everyone can handle it. But if you're someone, and I've been there, I have had anxiety, I've had a ton of fear and trauma in my nervous system. It's like my brain's going to go to the worst case scenario anyway. So I might as well, peel back the layers and really dive in and say, okay, if this is the worst case scenario, what would I do if this happened? What would be my first 5 steps? What would be step number 1? And then break that step number 1 down into another 5 steps or 3 steps or whatever. We have the activated ally, ask wonderfully and receive graciously. I love this card because it's like, remember your divinity. Shoot for the stars. Like, ask the most out there thing you could possibly ask for, and believe that you're worthy of receiving it. Then we have your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. Beautiful. I'm going to get a Buddha wisdom, and then I'm going to close it. This is like the shortest reading I've done out of all of the readings. And I think the first reading I did was the Pisces. It was almost an hour. It was exhausting, but that's also I'm a Pisces. That's Pisces energy. We are very thorough, creative, flowy people. So that made sense to me. All right. For these delicious Aquarians, I feel like I saw a flip. Did I see a flip? Yes. You are a projection of love. Love the earth, love the air, love the water, love the fire. In the unconscious here, we have become the shelter of the world, a resting place for the broken and wounded. This is a true bodhisattva path. Aquarius, this isn't an accident. It's like you don't believe that you're this divine creature who's meant for this bigger thing. It's maybe you read it on paper and you like how it sounds, you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, that would be nice, but you don't believe that you're actually worthy of stepping into that for yourself. This needs to change because it's already happening. You've done the hard things. Now it's like you just need to get over the fear part. And, I hate to say it, but most of the time, the only way out is through. Let me just look in this one. Allow your work to become your art. Okay. Do I have anything to say about that? That was in the unconscious in my other deck. Allow your work to become your art. Do some of you not believe that what you love can actually carry you through life? You know, if like you've been like, what do I choose? If you've been like, if you're like a lawyer or a doctor or a dietitian, or if you have a very conventional job, but you love something very unconventional, or you're very skilled. Maybe you're skilled at painting micro paintings on buttons. I don't know. I just pulled that out of nowhere. But you know what I mean? It's like you wouldn't be, oh, I'm going to cry. Oh, I just got very emotional. You wouldn't be allowed to have that much passion and be that ignited over what you love if you weren't meant to do it here. So what are you doing? What are you not doing? What lights you up? Allow what lights you up to become your divine work in the world. That's what the world needs. The world doesn't need more freaking lawyers. It's funny, I come from a family of lawyers, so just interesting that I always use lawyers. All right. Do I have anything else to say? No, I was just like hanging out talking to you. Sorry about that. All right, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was supportive, and I will see you in the next one.